Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I've been kind of highlighting this every single video coming out lately. Something big has happened. The biggest thing we've ever done here on the Speed Phenom YouTube channel, the brand itself, it's expanding in a way that I don't think any of you saw coming. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to be able to help many of you do what you want to do. So please stay tuned for that. I would say check out my Instagram at speed_phenom because I'll be posting a teaser on Instagram in the next coming days of what is going on. You'll see the big official reveal video very shortly. I would say expect within the next week to see the big reveal of what I've been working towards for the past many months. And this past full month, I apologize for not having as much content up as in August and this rest of the whole past year. I've been just working day in, day out trying to create the future of Speed Phenom, and it is coming together beautifully, absolutely beautifully. It's going to change not only the content you're going to see here on the channel, it's going to change also ways that I get to interact with all of you guys to help you guys out, because we're all in the same bubble here. We're all a big family of car enthusiasts, and that's what I really want to highlight and bring people together. That's my plan. My plan is to bring people together and do something different in the automotive scene, which that's what we're doing here. So again, please check out my Instagram at speed_phenom. So today we need to talk about how everything is changing in the car market. We are seeing increases in prices, not only buying groceries or going and getting an item at the store, right? Everything is going up. Working with contractors, that is going up in price because people need to ask for more money to be able to live. Well, we're also seeing this trickle to the big three, right? The big automakers like Ford, Chevy, and Dodge. I want to specifically highlight and look upon the Corvettes because this is where I personally see it. I can feel an impact of some of the changes over the years. If we look back to about 2016 or so, not 2016, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of my GT350. Look at 2020. We had the C8 Corvette, right? That was a $59,995 mid-engine Corvette. That price is unreal thinking about it right now. It's gone up throughout the years. If I just Google right here in front of me, what was the original MSRP of a C8 Corvette? Let's go 2020, $59,995, right? Here's the deal. 2025 pricing is finally out for not only the C8 Corvette Stingray, but also the C8 Corvette Z06. If we flash back to the incredible content, getting the first Z06 delivered at the National Corvette Museum, it was unreal. I loved that car. It was so fun working with the guys at the museum and sharing with the whole world what that car can do. The content was spectacular. I immediately, took it up against Huracan STOs, got different owners of exotic cars behind the wheel, did so many great tests, and I think that really just shared with the whole world what that car can do and how good it was. If we flash back to that time frame and then look now, the price of the C8 Corvette Z06 has gone up, and I want to talk about that today in this video because we can use this data to kind of correlate it back to the ZR1, which I plan 100% on getting. I would love to get that car, and I think based off this data, we can kind of look at to see where will the market be for the ZR1 and how much inflation is hitting these automakers. It's not like these brands are increasing price to screw you guys. No, I think it's just the cost of building these cars. It's getting increasingly expensive every year because of the way this market has been, the way the economy has been. Chevrolet can easily get more money out of these Corvette Z06 as they can. They can charge a lot more than they're charging right now because it's selling well. It's a hot vehicle. If you look at the Z06, wow, it's gone up almost 10,000 because in 2020, let's say I believe it was about $105,000. Now looking at a 2025 C8 Corvette Z06, I'm going to screen cam this so you can see. It says that the new price now is $113,795. If you want a convertible, which was around $111,000 for 2023, it's now $120,000, which means if you bought a Z06 from the years 2023, or the year 2023, you have basically bought the same car and saved $7,000. That's a lot of money, $7,000 to $8,000 for buying the same performance. That's incredible how much things are changing. Could you say, well, $7,000 a couple of years ago versus now, it's not as much as you would think because the value of money has changed? Well, it's still $7,000. It's still a number that we can look at here, right? And that means that if A convertible Z06 is $120,000. If I go ahead and I max it out, if you look right here, the 3LZ convertible Z06 is already at $134,000. If I continue and I go ahead and put on some of the new colors, such as like Sea Wolf Gray, that's a pretty cool one, or Competition Yellow. I like Competition Yellow. I'd love to get that on the ZR1. Scrolling down more, let's say you get the black painted nacelles, which is really cool, the black roof. It looks majorly exotic, doesn't it? Scrolling all the way down, if you want the red trimmed carbon fiber wheels, let's go ahead and add that on. That'll add on the performance brakes. Continuing from there, look, it turned into an SUV. How did that happen? So a convertible Z06 is already at $163,000 with carbon fiber wheels. That's without the comp seats. So let's put on comp seats. Let's put on red seat belts with red brakes. That would be pretty cool. If I go back to exterior, give me a second, guys. Red brakes. Where would red brakes be? Red painted brakes. I can't believe it's not showing us a render of the car. Look at that. Let's go to the interior, scroll down. This is incredible. The Z06s, they definitely aren't cheap. I'm looking at them now. This is a proper exotic car. Wow. This is a proper exotic car price tag right here, which, hey, makes sense. I have nothing against it. This is an extremely fast performance car, and I think they could definitely get away with charging this kind of money for a Z06, because it can hang with all these exotic cars in the racetrack. If you want a Z06 now with carbon fiber interior, let's say stealth trim interior, with basically all the performance options you want, front end lift, Z07 brakes, black exhaust tips, geez, I'm already at $185,000. That's a lot of money. So I'm guessing 100% this Corvette ZR1 will be a over $200,000 car, because if you just go off this alone and you add $30,000 to $40,000, let's say if you want all these options, right, a convertible ZR1 with all the carbon interior packages, the carbon exterior, the nice yellow upgraded paint color, the upgraded interior with the front end lift, given gonna have the same price in terms of options, right? If you just add $30,000 to $40,000 for the price jump between a Z06 and a ZR1, you're easily looking already at $224,000 to $230,000, which does put it basically at the MSRP of a no-optioned McLaren 600LT in 2019. I know that because I bought a 600LT. Anyways, what I'm getting at here is that this vehicle is extremely capable. The Z06 is an incredibly capable car. What I'm saying is, if you've already bought one, you've got a great deal. You should be really happy. Expect the ZR1, just based off this format alone, to be, it's going to be a $200,000 car. It has to be. And this is based off my journalistic analysis here of going over the data points of how much money each of these packages cost. $184,000 again for a Z06 with those options that you saw me click here. Yeah, it's a good amount of money. It's almost $200,000. That's not including markups. So the idea is, if you find a ZR1, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with the markups here, because that could turn a $220,000 or $230,000 Corvette ZR1 into a $300,000 ZR1, which could put it ahead of the Temerario. I can't recall. Has the Temerario been announced yet for the MSRP? Let's see. Temerario MSRP. The base model starts at around $290,000 is a guess from Car and Driver. Then on Lamborghini Talk website it says $357,000 is the MSRP. AI Google is saying base model MSRP is $357,000. That's a good amount more than the Lamborghini Huracan, which means that you're going to be getting a 1,000 horsepower Corvette, more horsepower than this, for easily over $100,000 less than the Lamborghini. So I think the Corvette team has this pretty much well set out. I think they can get that kind of money for this vehicle, given that there's no other car even remotely within the same region of price tag. I'm very excited to see what the Corvette team does here. It's fun making these analysis videos. It's not just about Corvette, because let's look at the Mustang Dark Horse, right? Even Mustang GTD, it's a $300,000 Ford Mustang, and it's not $300,000 because they're trying to screw everybody at $300,000. It's for them to get a profit out of that car, they got to charge a lot more money in this time frame. Mustang Dark Horse MSRP, it's just over $60K as option. A premium Dark Horse is $73,000. That's more than a base MSRP out of a GT500, which is crazy to think about how in 2020 a GT500 was $70,000. If you wanted the carbon track pack, it was $90,000. What I'm getting at here, it's not just Chevrolet, it's all these brands, all these cars getting more and more expensive. My question to all of you is this: will there be an endpoint in sight? When will cars stop getting more expensive? Because if you look at prices of housing, I'm in California, it's like impossible now to buy a house if you're a younger guy, I'd say just starting out, because every year seemingly these houses are going up $100,000, maybe even more the year after that. So if you save up to get your 10% down or whatever amount you want to put down, you save up $100,000 in X amount of years, and then wow, the houses have gone up $300,000 to $400,000, right? I know that the houses around me used to be well, you know, in the 600,000 range. Then now it's like every house is over $1 million. I'm going, how am I going to just randomly go buy a house someday if I keep buying cars, right? If you have these cars keep going up in value, right? Meaning they keep charging more money for each car. Where is it going to plateau? Where does the cliff, you know, begin? Where does everything just fall because nothing can support itself? That's my question to all of you guys today in this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you like this content, please hit the like button, it's help me out. Stay tuned again for the big reveal. It's going to be next level. Everything is changing here, so excuse you know, the current set. It's not that good right now, but we can give me a couple more days, you know, the rest of this week. Subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. While you do that, hit the notification bell to stay with all the new videos coming out when I post them. I'll see you in the next episode. Make sure Speed Phenom Instagram, and you'll see the post. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.